Hello and welcome to What the Hell Is. This is a series in which we look at some of the more weird and wonderful games out there. Today we're having a look at a game at Dino D-Day, which is currently available for £6.99 on Steam at the moment. Now this is an alternate history game in which the Nazis have been able to resurrect dinosaurs and use them to fight in their war effort. Now this game is ridiculously fun. It doesn't take itself seriously. You have two teams. It's a first person shooter. You have a team of allies that have about 8 or 9 different classes, one of which is dinosaurs, the rest are, submachine guns, snipers, rifles, and the other team, the Nazis, they have about 3 or 4 human classes, and then the rest are all dinosaurs. They all do something different. Some have machine guns mounted on their backs, some have what seems to be flat cannons, some use their claws, and some can even, like a pterodactyl class, which can almost fly. Now, something else this game does really well is it's got a very good art style. When you're on the loading screens, it's got amazing drawings of the dinosaur soldiers, which is a weird sentence I never thought I was going to say. If you go right to the start of this video, you'll see that there was a newspaper article, which was kind of like a loading screen. I recommend reading stuff like that because this game also has an amazing sense of humour. It really doesn't take itself seriously. It knows what it is, which is that it's a game about dinosaurs. And it doesn't have any expectations other than that. Now, in terms of downsides, unfortunately, there's not many people actually playing it at the moment. When I came on today to record this video, I only found about 4 servers, and most of those were about half empty as well. And they were all based in America, so my ping was quite high. And it just means the community, unfortunately, isn't really there for this game. I would probably put that down to the fact that if you look at it, this seems more reminiscent of if you ever played the original Day of Defeat before the Source version came out. It's not using particularly up-to-date engine, and as a result it does feel quite old-fashioned when you play it. And that doesn't really take away from the fun of the game though. I mean, at the moment you see that I'm using one of the dinosaurs that has a sort of flat cannon on the back. Going around and scouting for kills with this guy is absolutely insane. Now, some of the dinosaurs have this sort of third-person view. Others have a first-person view, which you will see later. Now, the thing with the maps on this game is they're all based in bombed-out World War II cities, which is fair enough. There's been lots of games that do that. But these seem to be a lot more windy and a lot more different routes you can take than any other game that I've played. And as a result, you seem to constantly be being flanked all the time and being shot from behind. And just shooting people from behind, so there's no real choke points, which sounds like a weird criticism, but you kind of need that to keep the game balanced. It doesn't feel particularly balanced. When you're first person like this as well, you'll see in a minute I come against an enemy, and it's difficult for me to actually keep track of my opponent because of the angle. There's another game called Natural Selection which is like this, where you can be an alien and you get a similar problem. I think it's just something this kind of game suffers from, but don't let that take away from the fact that this is a funny game, and it's good to just pick up and have a go with your mates and try it out, definitely. But I don't think it's one that you're going to be playing every day or try and become pro at, for example. But anyway, this is Dino D-Day. Have a good one, guys.